want to talk to you, because before I know it, she be saying I stole you, weird-ass bitch.
You would never do therapy?
I would never ass bitch. Okay, love you.
Chyng and Nefetari's conversation showed that their issues were much deeper than just one disagreement. This was not only about what happened recently, but years of built-up emotions, misunderstandings, and family problems finally coming to the surface.
So my mom told me that Chyng was on this healing retreat and that she finally broke up with Quez. If that's the case, maybe Chyng is open to healing with me because things have gotten worse since the last time we was together. Hi.
This is my sister.
Hi, how y'all doing? Nice to meet you. Hi.
How did you get here?
I got here because me and you need to resolve some things.
Mom told you?
Yeah.
I already told Mom, like, my take on it. I don't know why she keeps wanting us to talk.
Nathy really got some nerve coming in here and trying to crash the retreat, especially after the last time.
Yeah, I'm ready to meet up. You know what?
She does not like that I didn't leave Quez. So she starts trying to tarnish my name. I am embarrassed. I didn't think she was really going to step on her little sister to try to turn my own friends against me.
So you came here for answers? You came here to resolve the situation?
I was hoping we could have a conversation. I feel like we got real problems. It's not based off of one situation. It's based off of 10 to 20 different situations. I never met nobody who want an issue with their number one supporter.
Nefetari.
Because the way I ride for you, you don't ride for me. Let's go inside and talk.
Y'all got this. I put Chyng on blast because I was tired of her going back to a little boy that treats her like dirt. Yes, we fought for years, but I don't want it to be like this. I want to save our relationship.
So I hear you out there telling people that you always was here for me and I never was there for you.
Always.
If I call Mom right now, she would say every fight that you got into, Chyng was the first one to swing. When you did your detox tea, I was doing drinks for you, taking videos, taking pictures. When you decided to sell hair, I wore your hair. When you did the tax business, I literally shared every post I could. You said,
And I've never supported you? Bro, pay your rent. Why you win? Take care of your kids while you was out stealing every mother day. Be for real right now.
I don't see you giving me. You literally giving me money. You literally been saying you sent me money, and I didn't put you on the mother bag.
When we fell out, I was homeless and I was at the bottom, and you allowed that, made fun of it. We didn't talk for 2 years. When you ran into me, I was $1 million bitch. How you build me?
Chyng is a jealous-hearted person, though. She tries to look like she's supporting you, but she's not. Bitch, I help you. I do everything for you. You was looking for me every time you did anything because I was your muscles. Who needs enemies with a sister like you?
Where is Shay?
Me and you weren't speaking.
Shay, I wanted you to stay in here because we cannot see eye to eye.
Never will.
We're always gonna have a problem, and I'm okay. I'm at peace.
No
We're
reason to talk
always gonna
about
have a problem. Like I said,
This is how she do this with everybody. This is who Chyng gets. We don't need no
I'm the
doctors.
one with
We
real
don't need
friends.
nothing.
You don't have no friends. I have no friends. That's why you always come and trying to take my friends. What I feel like is I would really appreciate if we ended this. Like I said, if we see Dr. Phil or a therapist,
I don't want to
willing
see
to do
nobody,
that.
so I'm cool.
Okay, so thank you. Thank you for coming.
And I don't even want to talk to you, because before I know it, she be saying I stole you, weird-ass bitch.
You would never do therapy?
I would never ass bitch.
Okay, love you.
All right, everything Zoe said is right. That bitch is a hater.
Come on, let's go do the retreat. I can't believe my sister would crash this retreat, trying to solve 20 years worth of problems tonight. Nathy may have her issues, but after the she done pulled, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Are you okay?
You just gonna look at me and lie and play with my character? Even though I know you a snake, even though I know you a person, take your image. When she first signed the deal, I'll never forget that bitch told me I plan to go to the top without you. I was homeless when my sister got home, and I literally was living out my car while my sister lived across the street in the apartment and watching me live out my car.
I know it's been weird these last couple years between me and my sister, but for her to reject any type of reconciliation between us is just cold-hearted.
At the end of the day, I got a good heart and I'm a good person, and I'm a great daughter, sister, friend, all that. And that's one thing, money, followers, nobody can take that from me. Get me up out of here. You don't know me.
The biggest thing about this situation is that both sisters seem hurt, but they are expressing that hurt in completely different ways. Nefetari feels like she has been trying to tell Chyng the truth about certain situations, especially when it comes to Quez. But Chyng feels like the way things were handled caused more damage.
Sometimes family arguments become complicated because both sides can have valid feelings. Nefetari's message may have come from a place of concern, but the way she delivered it created another problem.
It is one thing to tell someone you care about something they do not want to hear, but it is another thing when that conversation becomes public. Chyng seemed more hurt by how everything happened, rather than just what was said. When family issues reach social media, it changes the entire situation, because now other people become involved in something that should have been handled privately. At the same time, Nefetari felt like Chyng was not listening. Sometimes when you care about someone and you see them making choices you disagree with, frustration builds because you feel like they are ignoring what is obvious to you. The situation involving Quez became one of the biggest problems between them because Nefetari believed she was trying to open Ching's eyes. From her perspective, she was not trying to destroy her sister, she was trying to protect her. But Ching's perspective was different. She felt like instead of support, she was receiving judgment. That's where communication between family members can break down, because the intention and the impact are not always the same. You can have good intentions, but still hurt someone with the way you express them. That seems to be the main problem between Chyng and Nefetari. Another major part of the conversation was accountability. Nefetari wanted Chyng to recognize certain things, but Chyng also wanted Nefetari to understand how her actions affected their relationship. Both sisters wanted the other one to admit where they went wrong, but neither conversation can move forward if both people are only focused on defending themselves. Family relationships are different from friendships because there is history attached. When sisters argue, they are not just reacting to one moment. They are reacting to years of feelings, memories, and situations that were never fully addressed. That's why their conversation felt emotional. It was not just about Quez, it was about feeling unheard, feeling unsupported, and feeling like they lost the connection they used to have. Nefetari opening up showed that she still cared about Chyng. If there were no emotions involved, the conversation would not have been that intense. The frustration came from both of them wanting to be understood. But bringing private issues to the public is where things become complicated. No matter how upset you are with family, once certain things are shared with everyone, it becomes harder to repair, because now embarrassment and pride become part of the problem. Chyng clearly struggled with feeling like her sister exposed things instead of protecting her. That type of hurt is difficult, because family is usually expected to be the place where you feel safe. At the same time, Nefetari probably felt like she tried other ways to communicate, and nothing changed. That's why she felt like she had to be direct. The problem is that being right about something does not always mean the approach was right. Sometimes people reject the truth because of how it is delivered. The conversation also showed that there may be deeper issues between them outside of Quez. When old feelings come up during an argument, it usually means there are things that were never fully healed. The only way Chyng and Nefetari can move forward is if both of them stop trying to prove who was more wrong and start understanding why the other person was hurt.
Chyng has to be open to hearing uncomfortable truths, especially from people who genuinely care about her.
But Nefetari also has to understand that support and criticism need balance. Being honest with someone does not mean you have to embarrass them, especially when that person is your sister. At the end of everything, this conversation showed two sisters who clearly have love for each other, but do not know how to communicate without hurting each other. Nefetari wanted Chyng to wake up and see things differently, while Chyng wanted Nefetari to understand that the way she handled things damaged their trust. The biggest question now is whether Chyng and Nefetari can put their pride aside and fix their relationship, or if the problems between them have already created too much distance.